The drama in Genoa City heats up as The Young and the Restless kicks off the week of September 1st to 5th with explosive twists, romantic questions, and rivalries that refuse to fade. From Victor rallying the Newman troops to Kyle facing tough personal choices, here's a spoiler-filled preview. The Young and the Restless spoilers preview for what happens this week. Monday, September 1st. Jack may finally see through Diane's claims of redemption as her darker side begins to surface. Meanwhile, Kyle gathers the courage to ask Claire a life-changing question, though her answer may catch him off guard. Elsewhere, Audra pleads with Nate for another chance, but her attempt at reconciliation is likely to hit a wall. Tuesday, September 2nd. Kane learns the hard way that Victor Newman is not someone to underestimate. At the same time, Claire surprises Kyle with a move that proves she still has plenty of tricks up her sleeve. Amanda steps up for Phyllis, showing their friendship is still worth fighting for despite past differences. Wednesday, September 3rd. Kyle's parents try to guide him, though given their complicated history, their advice may not be the wisest. Meanwhile, Audra faces fresh trouble when Holden and Claire join forces against her. On the romantic front, Billy makes a sweet commitment to Sally, pushing their relationship into new territory. Thursday, September 4th. In a rare role reversal, Nikki treats Victor to a romantic evening that flips the script on his usual grand gestures. Michael is presented with a tempting new opportunity, while tensions rise as Claire and Audra finally go head-to-head in a showdown that has been building for weeks. Friday, September 5th. Victor once again takes charge, rallying his family for the battles ahead. Phyllis, however, risks everything by overplaying her hand, a move that could backfire in a major way. Meanwhile, Kane contemplates Lily's advice about honesty, wondering if opening up might help mend their fractured past. All in all, this week's Young and the Restless spoilers, September 1st to 5th, promise a mix of family clashes, new romance, and power struggles. Get ready, Genoa City faithful, because the first week of September is set to detonate like a powder keg. The fallout from Summer's devastating discovery and Claire's mysterious warning will ripple through every corner of the city, turning allies into enemies and secrets into weapons. This is not a week to miss. Here's a deep dive into the tumultuous days ahead. The Newman legacy shatters. A war of succession begins. The most seismic event of the week will undoubtedly be the total collapse of the Newman family facade. Summer's world has been obliterated by the revelation that her mother, Phyllis, was the one who shot and almost killed her step-grandfather, Nicky Newman. But the betrayal cuts even deeper. Summer now knows that her husband, Kyle Abbott, and her own uncle, Nick Newman, helped cover it up. Spoiler alert: Summer's rage is a force of nature. She will confront Kyle with a fury he has never seen, eviscerating him for his lies and his twisted alliance with Nick. This isn't a simple marital spat. This is the complete and total destruction of their marriage. Summer will question everything she thought she knew about the man she married, and her trust isn't just broken, it's pulverized. Kyle's desperate pleas and explanations about protecting Harrison will fall on deaf ears. Summer will see it for what it is: a catastrophic error in judgment that prioritized a secret over their partnership. Meanwhile, the tension between Victor and his children reaches a boiling point. Victor's master plan is in tatters, exposed as a manipulative game that pitted his family against each other. Nick, already reeling from his breakup with Sharon and his guilt over the cover-up, will find himself in Victor's crosshairs. Victor views Nick's actions as the ultimate betrayal of the Newman name, an unforgivable lapse in loyalty that allowed an outsider, Kyle, to hold power over them. But Victor's wrath won't be reserved for Nick alone. He will turn his icy glare on Victoria, questioning her leadership, her judgment in trusting Claire, and her overall fitness to run Newman Enterprises. With the family in disarray and the corporate empire vulnerable, Victor will make a stunning move that shocks everyone. He begins to seriously consider Adam Newman for a triumphant return to the helm. That's right. The prodigal son, so often cast out, may finally be invited back into the fold. Victor, in his ruthless pragmatism, will see Adam as the only one with the sharpness and unflinching determination to secure the company's future. This potential shift will send Victoria into a tailspin, setting the stage for a corporate civil war unlike any we've seen before. The battle for Newman Enterprises is back on, and the stakes have never been higher. The Abbott Mansion, a fortress under siege. Over at the Abbott Mansion, the elegant walls will echo with panic and desperation. Kyle's world is imploding, and he will turn to the one person he believes can fix anything, his father, Jack Abbott. Jack, who has been enjoying a period of relative peace with Diane, will be thrust back into the role of crisis manager for his wayward son. Spoiler alert, Jack is horrified. He will listen to Kyle's frantic explanation of the cover-up and the subsequent fallout with Summer, and his disappointment will be palpable. Jack, a man who has built his life on a hard-won integrity, will struggle to comprehend the depth of his son's deception. He will advise Kyle to give Summer space, but his primary concern will quickly shift to the looming threat, Victor Newman. Jack knows Victor better than almost anyone. He knows that a wounded, betrayed Victor is the most dangerous animal in the jungle. He will warn Kyle that Victor will not let this slide. The Abbott family, from Billy to Tracy to even the innocent Harrison, could all become targets in Victor's quest for vengeance. Jack and Diane will huddle, formulating a defense strategy, but they're acutely aware that they are playing a game against a master who has just had his king threatened. The Jordan mystery deepens, a ghost from the past. Just when you thought the Jordan plot couldn't get any twistier, prepare for a jaw-dropping development. Claire's warning to Victoria, that she's here and she's coming for all of you, was not an empty threat. This week, the mysterious and sinister figure pulling the strings will be revealed. Spoiler alert, the woman in the shadows is not working alone. Evidence will emerge pointing to a larger, more organized plot against the Newmans. Claire, trapped in the psychiatric facility, will be confronted with new information about her and Jordan's past that shakes her to her core. Is Jordan who she says she is? Or is she a pawn in a much older, more vindictive game? Flashbacks or discovered documents may hint at a connection to a forgotten chapter in the Newman family history, potentially linking back to Eve Howard, Veronica Landers, or another enemy from Victor's past. Victoria and Cole will work frantically to connect the dots, realizing that Claire is both a perpetrator and a victim in this elaborate scheme. Their investigation will lead them to a shocking location and a revelation that proves the threat is far more immediate and dangerous than they ever imagined. Cane mutiny in Genoa City. A new rivalry ignites. The business world of Genoa City is about to get a new, formidable player. Audra Charles, never one to sit on the sidelines, sees the chaos at Newman Enterprises and Jabot as a golden